Hi students, welcome to week 4. It's been strange because of the Labor Day holiday, which originally would have canceled our class for the week, so the dates are a little off this time, but you will resume at some point. But for now, the normal is that your assignments for week 4 are due not until September 18th and 20th. You still have time to complete the assignments from week 2. About those assignments, many of you have already completed them and done a good job. Some of you have struggled, and I think the struggle has come from either you didn't look at the PowerPoints, that there are both a PowerPoint for concerning tasks for service advisors and another one concerning compensation, how service advisors are paid for their work that they do. And so you definitely need to look at those PowerPoints, and then you also need to carefully read the instructions. Part of what we do as technicians, a big part of what we do as technicians, is reading instructions and being able to follow them carefully. Same as service advisors. So in both cases for week 2, there are no wrong answers, but you must understand the assignment and follow the instructions, and you must show that you have both looked at the PowerPoints and understood the instructions. So please go back. You can try again. I've left comments for most of you that have contributed, so you can resubmit and I can have another look at that. So this week we're talking about a couple of things, but the bulk of what we're doing this week is looking at what is the Bureau of Automotive Repair, commonly referred to as the BAR, Bureau of Auto Repair, which regulates auto repair in the state of California. There are 2 documents, and there is a PowerPoint that you need to look at. You need to look at the PowerPoint, which should give you a good introduction to the Bureau of Auto Repair. And then there are 2 documents. One is called the Consumer's Guide to Auto Repair in California. That is written for consumers. I need you to look at that and read it because there's an assignment based on it. Actually, both of the assignments are based on both of the documents. The second document is called Write It Right. Right as in right, it right as in correctly. And this is the guide for auto repair businesses as to how to comply with laws and regulations, again, in the state of California. The BAR regulates all auto repair in California. There's another PowerPoint that I have prepared for you called Business Structures, and the idea there is that you understand that businesses can be very small, one-person shops, or they can be very big, huge corporations, franchises, national enterprises. And the laws that the BAR puts out for us apply to both. So look at that business structure PowerPoint. I think that's an important piece of information for you. There are, as most weeks, 3 things for you to do. There's a discussion, and before you contribute to the discussion, you definitely need to do everything I just talked about. You need to look at the PowerPoints, you need to read both documents, and then contribute to the discussion. Again, there are no wrong answers here, but you must complete the discussion, and it needs to be thorough enough to comply with the word count requirements, which are spelled out in the instructions for the discussion. The discussion requires that you think about what you've read, and then you need to contribute to the discussion, and you need to engage with other students in the discussion. That's something that you're probably getting familiar with not only in this class, but in other classes. There are 2 assignments this week. Both of them require, again, that you've read the documents and that you understand them. Again, there's for the first one, there are no wrong answers, but you need to show that you have read and understand, and that you have opinions that you get to write about. The second assignment this week is understanding what the BAR thinks are responsibilities that the customer has as a car owner, as a responsible car owner. What are the responsibilities that the customer has? It's not all on the shops. And then, of course, the other piece is what are the responsibilities of the shops. So that's what we have for the next week and a half. I have posted announcements. I hope you're all looking at announcements. I've posted announcements about many things, including that there's now a textbook available as an ebook for loan from the library. There are only 3 copies of it. I am not requiring the textbook. I'm recommending it. It's the best resource I've found to discuss business, the auto repair business, and the service advisor's role in that business. It's from a different perspective than mine. It's really more of how big business functions, and I think a lot of you are looking to find jobs in big businesses. So I think that's something you may want to look at. It's a good way to complement what I present for you. My perspective being from the independent auto repair business angle. So that's what I have. I also want to say, and this is an important thing I have to say, is that I really encourage you to collaborate with each other, to find each other. Some of you already know each other. Some of you are getting to know each other through discussions. I completely encourage you to work together, to talk about what work we're doing together. One of the ways that you can find each other easily is in Canvas. If you look at the global navigation panel, which is the left side of your screen, you'll see a tab called People. If you click on that tab, you will find the Contra Costa email address for every student in our class. You can start contacting each other by email. That may lead to chats, texting on the phone. It may lead to, meeting up to discuss things, working on assignments together. That's fine with me. I encourage it. Auto repair is very often about teamwork. So please feel free to do that and get to know each other. It's too bad that we are never going to be physically all together, it would appear, but that we're all doing the best we can with what we've got to work with. The last thing that I want to say to you this week is that our first quiz will be coming in week 5. So that will be the week of, I believe it's September 21st. So nothing to worry about yet, but that's coming up. So you know how to reach me by email. I check the Gmail that I have dedicated to you students very frequently. Anybody has any issues, concerns, questions, please feel free. I'm also very happy to either Zoom with you if that is something that you would like to do, or to telephone you if you want to have a conversation. But let's start with email. That's the easiest way for us to find each other with everybody's busy schedules. So have a good week. Thanks for all you're doing. I'm enjoying this. You guys so far are great. Keep it up, and I'll talk to you soon.